Somebody really made John Benet Ramsey and Kaylee Anthony AI. Life progressions, I guess, but y'all have gotten way too comfortable playing with the dead. I don't know what type of energy this is summoning, but I wouldn't mess with it. I want 0 parts. So after this video, I'm no longer sharing content like this. This video will have a lot of examples of what I've seen lately, but out of respect for their families and just human decency, period. But mostly after what I saw Robin Williams and Martin Luther King's daughter say. It got to the point where they had to make public statements and ask everyone to stop sending them content of their late fathers. I'm curious as to who would even think that would be okay. And I might be contradicting myself because I am going to add a lot of the examples that I've seen just for context, so y'all can see why they even had to make these statements to begin with. Like, what would make you think to send it to them?
You already know Big Robbie Red out here on Rosecrans looking like a cherry on a sunny day. Ah! Gotta keep it Pyru proper, baby. Heart stay beating like a snare drum. We moving righteous. Welcome to Cloud 9. Up here, the dress code is white, and the cover charge is your entire earthly life.
Man, that's the only club I didn't mind dying to get in.
How's the halo treating you?
It's adjustable, thank goodness. I look like a snake with a tight headband and a saint of migraines.
Welcome to the Cloud 9 podcast. Sitting across from me is the man who made guitars cry happier than angels, Mr. Jimi Hendrix. Hey, brother. I'm here with the one and only Bob Marley, man from Trenchtown, now taking the up elevator.
All right, Dr. King, we've got the results right here. When it comes to 2-year-old Mason, you are not the father.
Free at last, free at last.
Oh, my God.
I have a dream that, what the hell? I guess I don't have a dream.
Some funny games till a nigga tripping. Pop the flow, hide the west side just to catch him slipping. Pull up, bounce out with a brief.
Hit it. All right, here we go. Shh. Listen. Hear it? Let's move. Go, go.
What's this?
Zelda not only asks for people to stop sending it to her or creating it in general because she knows it's not what her father would want. She's also bothered by people claiming that AI is the future. I'm going to add what she's talking about, but it triggered my conspiracy theory brain. I've said this before. I feel like this technology has been around for decades and we're just now being able to use this. Can you imagine what the people above us have access to? Do y'all think we're playing with the same tools that they're allowing us to use the same technology that they're using? There's no way y'all believe that. They always have to have the upper hand at everything. Y'all have to know that by now. But Zelda went into how it's just recycled content. She refers to it as a human centipede, so we're basically just reliving the past. There's nothing futuristic about it at all. And it's also a really good way to control information. It's like digital slavery in a sense. In my opinion, another way to keep us on our phones, another method of control, manipulation, the list goes on, but I definitely agree with her. She's telling people to be cautious. Listen, when anyone affiliated with the industry that normally is silent talks, I listen. And there's corruption written all over this whole mess. Even down to spirituality, look at what it's making people do. This is all just weird to me, but my very first thought when I started seeing videos like this was all the conspiracy theories that I've heard throughout the years. The ones about celebrities, like Britney Spears, a lot of people don't believe that's been her posting. I've seen people put 2 images of her back then and now, and a lot of things don't add up. Facial features like her teeth, a lot of people say is because of age, but some of the things just don't really line up.
I died. I didn't die. I'm here.
Also, the situation with Dolly Parton the other day, her sister posted asking for prayers, and then Dolly Parton made a video, and the first thing I thought was, this is AI. I go to the comments, no one seems to agree with me, and then the next thing she says out of her mouth, she mentions AI. I was so freaked out.
Did you see that AI picture of Reba and me? Oh, Lordy.
And then you have the people that believe that some people are still here, even though we're told that they're gone. For whatever reason, whether it be for their health, for their safety, to avoid jail. I've heard so many. Some people believe that Tupac is in Cuba somewhere. He did get shot in the hospital that day, but he didn't pass. He left because he knew he was a target. So if he stayed, he would have ended up, Some people question at least the Lopes situation because she went to Honduras to cure herself from, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word, from an incurable disease. And she was getting help from Dr. Sebi. Allegedly, she was cured and she started talking about it. And certain people didn't want her to spread that information. So that one's a little weird because it's a whole documentary of her final moments, and she does speak of a spirit following her. I know in the documentary she correlates that back to the child that was in the accident, but it kind of makes you wonder, especially because her car accident was recorded. Everyone else in the car survived except for her. But I mean, what do I know? So some people still believe that she's in Honduras living a happy, healthy life. Some people believe that Epstein did not pass in his cell, especially because there's pieces of the security footage missing. So he could have easily walked out, and a lot of people think that he's just living a happy life somewhere with all his money. And the crazy thing about it is now if we see videos of these people out here, they could easily be debunked as AI. They can roam freely. Meanwhile, people that believe that these videos are real are going to be called crazy conspiracy theorists. Ain't that about it? The list goes on. There's way too many theories to list. But my question is, where are the laws to protect the deceased? I looked into it. They're not many. Copyright laws protect works, not the people. No Fakes Act. Their goal is to make a universal law to protect the voices and images of the deceased and the living. In my opinion, something needs to be passed fast, especially when it comes to the children content. I've seen people defending it, saying, would you rather us do it on real kids? This is a scary world. And like I mentioned in my last video, try not to give it too much energy harvesting. I understand why people are freaking out and saying, don't post your kids. My daughter, she wants to create content, so I'm not going to let this scare us out of that. I refuse to live in fear, especially because there's surveillance everywhere and it's only getting worse. As soon as you step outside, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You and everyone in your family are getting filmed. But anyway, now they're here or there. I've seen funny AI. If you feel like you have to use AI, just make some funny stuff. just make us laugh. But in my opinion, the moment you start using AI for nefarious reasons, like creating content regarding children or deceased, you're stepping into something much darker than what you even realize.